Opinion, but how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in to tell you just that. We'll talk about the trade setup, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Vivek, let me come across to you first up. Looks like it could be a day in the green again.
Absolutely right. Another day where the overnight cues, the kind of handover received from global markets is quite strong. Like you mentioned, at the start of the show, US markets all ended in the green. You saw a one-day gap, after the 8-day rally. So in the last 10 sessions, 9 sessions has been positive as far as the own US markets are concerned. Oil prices yesterday, ended with minor gains. What's actually happened is that Brent ended marginally higher at closer to the $76 a barrel mark. Indian markets yesterday, overall it was quite a choppy session, but in the last hour of the trade, you actually saw a very sharp surge, especially driven by the financials. So the entire private financial pack saw a bit of a leg up move in the last hour of the trading session, led by the heavyweights. The Nifty bank saw 300-point recovery from the lows. Advance decline ratio continued to remain very strong. 2 advances for every decline as far as the overall market was concerned. Which were the sectors that did very well? Insurance continued to do very well. OMC is also one pack that actually saw quite a bit of an up move yesterday. What actually transpired in trade yesterday? The large block deals, that is something that will continue to remain in focus today. Yesterday, it's Cyient and PNB Housing. PNB Housing ended over 10% higher after the block deal. Even today, you'll see QIP, you'll see fundraise, you'll see block deals. So IndiGrid, Zentech, Kalyan Jewellers, Alchem Labs, all of them will be in focus on the back of various fundraising. Asian markets, GIFT Nifty, like you indicated, indicating an upstart for our own markets.
Okay, all right. A higher start is what is expected for Indian markets. Let's talk about a lot of stocks that will be in focus today. Sudarshan has that list as always. Good morning, Sudarshan.
Morning, Soran. So we'll start with Zomato. Zomato will be acquiring Paytm's entertainment ticketing business for rupees 2,048 crore. In another news, Paytm's board of directors has decided to take a salary cut, and that would be effective April 1, 2024. For GMR Airports, company has received letter of awards to develop, operate, manage and maintain duty-free outlets at Delhi Airport. Kalyan Jewellers promoter T.S. Kalyan Raman will be buying 2.4% stake from Heidel Investments, and that will be done at a price of rupees 535 per share. And with this, promoter stake will increase to 62.95%. PNG Health has reported earnings for Q4 and the year ended June 2024. Q4 profit adjusted for exceptional items was up 23% year-on-year. EBITDA has increased 6% and margin was up 200 bips year-on-year. Also, company has declared final dividend of rupees 60 per share. For India Grid Trust, KKR affiliate Esoteric will be selling up to 17.3% stake via OFS, and this includes base offer of 9.66% and oversubscription of 7.66%, and floor price for the same is at rupees 132 per share. RVNL has signed MOU with Malaysian co. Dhaya Maju Infrastructure, and both these companies will jointly participate in railway infrastructure and services projects and will be setting up manufacturing base in Malaysia for rail coaches and other rail projects. BML has also signed MOU with Malaysia's rolling stock manufacturer SMH Rail, and both these companies will focus on marketing, supply and servicing of rail and metro railing stock products. For Alchem Labs, sources say promoter will be selling 0.7% stake via block deals, and floor price for the same is rupees 5,616 per share, that is 3% discount to CMP. Welspun Enterprises gets letter of awards for project worth rupees 160 crore from Mumbai Municipal Corporation. IREDA will consider raising up to 4,500 crore on August 29, and Paras Defence has got license to set up an industrial undertaking in Navi Mumbai. And last is Zentech. Company has launched QIP, and sources say issue size up to rupees 1,000 crore and indicative prices seen somewhere at rupees 1,600 per share.
Okay, all right. So that's a long list of stocks that will be on our radar today. Thank you so much, Sudarshan, for that list. Finally, let me go across to Manglam. He's joining in with all the cues from the F&O space. Morning, Manglam.
Good morning. It's a very interesting day of trade yesterday and promises to be a very interesting one today as well. Why do I say it interesting yesterday? Because, for most part of yesterday's trading session, the Nifty bank was slightly on the weaker side. We had the Nifty, which was marginally higher, and towards the last hour, as the clock struck 3, as the Nifty bank weekly expiry played out, we saw a big surge on the Nifty bank, and as a result of which on the Nifty as well. The last tick on the Nifty bank was above that 50,700 mark, keeping it above that 50,000, the 20-day moving average. But on an adjusted basis, it's very close to the 20-day moving average as well, and that's important. What's also important is over the last 3 trading sessions, the advance decline ratio has been firmly in favor of advances. So, those parallel lines come up for you on the screen, and they'd see that they've been parallel with the distance maintained for most part of this week itself. And now the GIFT Nifty is indicating a positive start. So is there a case for a breakout in today's trading session because it's also the Nifty weekly expiry today. Cash market flows, one must not read much into the direction of them, largely because the DI has bought 3,100 crores, and this was impacted by a lot of large trades that took place yesterday. We had signed DLM, PNB Housing. So all these large trades impacted the overall institutional flows, but nevertheless, it was a positive for our markets. The FIIs, they unwound some long positions in index futures. Again, not too much in terms of direction, because if you look at their net positionings as well, it's not changed too much from 26,000 to about 18,000 itself, and the net long still at 52%. What are we looking at in terms of Nifty options expiry? Well, the 24,800 call is extremely active for a premium of 45 rupees, as is the 24,700 put. The premium on that is around 30 rupees. So the street is playing for a range of 24,650 at the lower level to 24,850 at the higher level. If one does break out, then maybe all eyes on that 25,000 mark as well. Out of F&O band, a bunch of stocks. We have Bandhan Bank, Manappuram, RBL Bank and SAIL. All of them will be in focus today.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. Looks like it could be a day in the green for Indian markets.